It's Ray from RNS Farmstead. As of yesterday, these chickens, well, the younger ones are 6 weeks old. Every time I come out, they rush the gate. So there's Huey, which is a girl, but we still call her Huey. And Blackbeak McFluffy Butt. I'm gonna pause this just a second so I can get in the gate. All I did was throw some feed over there, and they left me alone. Looks like I have to refill the water already. I know it's a mess over here. Sorry for the green. I have the bunnies. Sorry. The bunnies under here. Can't see them. I moved Sylvia and Marie into the to the big one. And I'm just putting them putting them a water bottle. A frozen water bottle to lay next to. I've got the entrance to down here covered because they keep pooing and peeing in here. So it needs to dry out and, keep cleaning it out. So maybe if I block it, they'll quit peeing and pooping in there. But they're really good. I know. Here you go, sweetie. That'll cool you off, baby. I know. I didn't bring any food out. She's like, then what do I want you for? But they get on there and they cuddle up next to the frozen water bottle, and it helps them keep cool during the day. Of course, if you leave it in there too long, then they chew through it. This is where the chickens like to lay their eggs. Sorry for them. Oh, sorry, Sully. Here's Sully. We moved him down here because honestly the girls need the bigger space. I put that in there for him. He chews through the bottle. You can tell they're hot. So I gotta clean up the yard. We are going to be moving soon. We're going to move out to my dad's place, and we are going to get his place all cleaned up and move everybody out there. The butchering will happen out there. We're going to try to move out there next month. Uh-oh. So one of my chicks has a neck wound. I don't know what happened. Probably means I need to take her in the house and quarantine her from the others. I just don't know quite how to do that. Well, I guess I do. I can take that, you can't even see it because of the sun. Take the nest box out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the nest box out. I don't know if you can see her, but she's got a bloody neck. I don't know if it was the other chicks or if something tried to get in and get after her. Or what happened, but I have to take her in. Of course, they say I need to take like more than one in. So I might take her and Gimpy. Gimpy is a chick that I found hanging in the fence by her toe. So I'll probably take those two in and let them be in the house for a little bit until at least she's healed. Or find a place out here to put them in. But I don't want to put them out here if they're not going to be able to get into the shade. So I'm going to have to figure it out. And also, they get out of everything. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to put a lid on it. So I'll do that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I never can count these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 20. Yeah, okay, so we still have all of them, so I guess that's something. Alright, so she's got to go in the house. So I got to figure out how to get her in the house. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. But first, I am going to update you on the garden. So just a second. Here's my mess of tomatoes. There's a lot of weeds and stuff in there, but not really bother with them. The tomatoes are coming along really nice. They're getting really big. Full of tomatoes. When we get out to my dad's, I want to plant some more potatoes, some of the bigger tomatoes. The beefsteak and the stuff that's going to be good for sauces and whatnot. I'm just going to move these all in their pots, one by one, some over there, and just move them all and set them up out there. The deer have wreaked havoc on my beans. As you can see, there are no leaves on my beans. None whatsoever. Well, okay, I take that back. There are a couple of leaves or half leaves here and there, but this one I think has, no, those are old leaves. So, yeah. I tried, the only thing I didn't do was do the cayenne pepper stuff yet. Thinking about that, but again, we're about to move. Again, we're going to take this with us, and I'll end up planting more beans out there as well. So, because it still is relatively early and we have a fairly long growing season. So I'm gonna try it some more. But they've come out really nice. We've had a few dinners with beans out of my garden. You know, these are the ones that I haven't pulled out yet, and they're nice and big, so they're great. All the beans over here also have no leaves. Well, that one does. For whatever reason, they didn't really touch that one. My watermelon, you can see the shadow of my hat. My watermelon is growing. Some of them, the deer have come out and eaten a lot of the leaves. I haven't even bothered to pick all the grass, but here are my onions. They're getting really big. So I don't know if you can tell the deer tracks in there or not, but they leave the onions alone. And again, this will get moved, and I'll probably end up buying more and plant them in the ground instead of in, like, you know, this much of dirt. Again, more of my tomatoes. The garlic, you know, I don't know. Hopefully it's doing well. I honestly don't know. The deer have eaten my rhubarb. The leaves are coming up again. Well, my blackberry, actually has a blackberry, but all of the leaves on the top part of my bush are gone. There is new growth here. It's a new bush or offshoot or whatever. So when we get to Daddy's, we'll probably just go ahead and plant that one as well when we figure out where we want to put it. Here are the potatoes. These actually flowered. Now the other huge thing of potatoes I did go ahead and dump. They were infested with potato bugs. So they were growing, but they weren't doing very well. And they were infested with potato bugs. Like, you dig down in there and there's bugs. But we did get some nice red potatoes out of there. And that did make a couple of meals. Wasn't near what I wanted, but I have better hopes for this. You know, as you can tell, they are flowering. The other ones didn't flower. But I guess after it flowers, it then dies and wilts off, and then you can harvest. Or at least that's what I read. So these two little beauties are my avocado trees. They did kind of do a little rough here with when I planted them. You gotta water them a lot. So I drench them at night with water. So we'll see how they do. All right, well, I'll get back to you when I move the chicken. Hopefully she does okay. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.